Chicken, cheese, marinara sauce, and a roll. Sounds simple, but there are endless mouth-watering variations of the chicken Parmesan sandwich. Here are the best chicken parms we found state by state.
Kind of wanted to take, like a classic version of what we grew up on and modernize it a little bit, like a love letter to New Jersey.
The family-owned, quintessentially Italian deli chain, Ggiata Delicatessen, is a must-visit for any West Coast chicken Parmesan fan. It's perhaps best known for its spicy pea sandwich, which consists of thin chicken cutlets, creamy and spicy vodka sauce, basil in both fresh and pesto form, fresh mozzarella, and a shower of grated pecorino, all piled on a charred seeded baguette. If you're more of a traditionalist, Ggiata also has an original chicken parm sandwich, which swaps vodka sauce for pomodoro. Home Slice Pizza has taken over Texas with its chicken Parmesan subs, which come on house-made rolls and are filled with marinara sauce and 3 kinds of cheeses: provolone, mozzarella, and Parmesan. For slightly more money, you can kick your sandwich and the spice factor up a notch with hot and sweet cherry peppers. Wherever you are on Florida's southeast coast, there's sure to be a Pummarola nearby. This Neapolitan chain slings specialty pies with tangy tomato sauce and charred, chewy crust. But they also sell pressed panuozzo sandwiches with the same ingredients. The chicken Parmesan panuozzo comes Milanese style with well-seasoned chicken cutlets, mozzarella, and the same bright sauce that puts the joint on the map. Kick things up a notch and add a dash of truffle oil. Since 1997, Brooklyn's Vinny's of Carroll Gardens has kept its recipes consistent, including its chicken Parmigiana sandwich. Expect an exceptionally crispy chicken cutlet slathered with sweet red sauce and topped with shredded mozzarella on a soft Italian roll. Portions are massive, so bring your appetite or a friend.
You know how I know it's great? It says it on the back of your shirt.
While Liberty Kitchen's Kale Caesar cutlet has been the subject of plenty of social media buzz in recent years, the Philadelphia Sandwich Shop's chicken parm sandwich is also worth some applause. A seeded Italian sandwich roll is loaded with a hefty portion of chicken cutlets, red sauce, provolone, basil nut-free pesto, and a wild card, garlic mayonnaise. Up the Italian-American ante with add-on pickled long hot peppers. The chicken Parmesan sandwich competition in Chicago might be steep, but D'Amato's edges out the rest with its 2 Instagram-famous chicken parm sub sandwiches, the classic and the signature vodka chicken parm. Both of these come oozing with the sauce of your choice, as well as plenty of cheese and fried chicken cutlets on a pillowy Italian loaf. In Cleveland, the competition for best chicken parm sandwich is lively, but literally located in the town of Parma, Gentile's takes the title, offering a breaded chicken cutlet, marinara sauce, and Parmesan and provolone cheeses. And Gentile's subs come on the bakery's homemade Italian sandwich bread.
We make fresh mozzarella every day at 10 a.m. here, so it's ready for when we open up at 11.
Hoboken Café in Marietta is home to one of the sauciest chicken Parmesan sandwiches on this list. On its own, this toasty bite comes with chicken cutlets, tomato sauce, and a sprinkle of Romano cheese. But many guests opt for the add-on mozzarella or provolone cheeses. Whatever your style, you can expect your sandwich on a crusty, split-top baguette. Little Mama's, with 2 locations in the heart of Charlotte, is a must-visit for lovers of bubbly bruleed cheese and well-done chicken cutlets. Drop by around lunchtime and try its famous chicken Parmesan as a sandwich with San Marzano tomato sauce and a thin blanket of cheese. Beloved Detroit eatery, Rocco's Italian Deli keeps its menu succinct, and that's its beauty. Featured front and center is the breast chicken parm sandwich with a well-seasoned and golden brown chicken cutlet, marinara sauce, mozzarella, and grated Parmesan on a crusty roll. The bar for chicken Parmesan in Jersey is high, but few do it better than Veloce in Jersey City. You'll have a tough choice to make though. Classic with marinara sauce, spicy with pepperoni and red pepper flakes, or vodka sauce with prosciutto. Each comes with 2 chicken cutlets, melted mozzarella, and freshly grated Parmesan cheese. For New York-style Italian fare just 15 minutes from Chesapeake Beach, check out Ray's. And don't miss its chicken Parmigiana hot sub. The sandwich doesn't skimp on the melted cheese, and it comes on a toasted roll and sprinkled with Italian seasonings. Whether you visit the Seattle or Woodinville Vaughn's location, you'll immediately be curious about the restaurant's chicken Parmesan sandwich, which comes on a focaccia-style sourdough. But the bread isn't the only part of this sandwich that makes waves. Whole milk mozzarella, Calabrian aioli, pesto, red onions, and a gin-infused tomato dipping sauce are some of this distillery's other culinary curveballs. Nate's Italian Kitchen makes its chicken parmigiana sandwich for the sauce aficionado. This Tucson-based Italian restaurant claims to serve its take with light marinara, but you won't have a dry bite thanks to the side of dipping sauce. And Nate's sandwich isn't made with Parmesan cheese, but mozzarella stuffed inside a well-toasted hoagie roll. Little Hat's chicken Parmesan sandwich mashes up the traditional with the unexpected. Breaded chicken, homemade marinara sauce, shredded mozzarella and Parmesan cheese, salsa verde, and parsley. The entire saucy ensemble is sandwiched between slices of warm, fluffy Italian bread and sprinkled with extra cheese for good measure.
Nothing frozen here. We make everything either the day of or the night before.
There's a reason why Monica's often has lines out the door. Their selection of Italian provisions and prepared eats is hard to rival in the greater Boston area. If you're in the North End, treat yourself to a classic and ever-popular chicken parmigiana sandwich, which features a chicken cutlet topped with marinara and melted provolone. What sets Square Roots and Crown Point's chicken parm apart is the bread, a tomato focaccia bun which complements the fried chicken, marinara, and Parmesan and mozzarella cheeses. Other Italian specialties on the Square Roots menu include Caesar salad, bruschetta with mascarpone cheese, and a build-your-own pizza section.
I use what my mother and my parents have taught me, what my husband and I learned, and put it all together.
With 4 locations across Baltimore, it's easy to get your hands on one of D. Pasquale's memorable chicken Parmesan sandwiches. This Italian market's classic take includes 2 thick chicken cutlets, tomato sauce, and a layer of melted cheese. And if you're not down for chicken parm that day, there are plenty of other offerings. If the thought of a sandwich made with cheesy garlic bread makes you emotional, look no further than Liliana's. With 2 Missouri locations, Liliana's combines classic Italian-American garlic bread with the heartiness of a seeded Italian roll to make the ultimate chicken parm sandwich. And if you dine in, you'll be served on one of the restaurant's charming floral grandma plates. While Egg and Flour Pasta Bar in Milwaukee is named after its fresh, house-made pasta dishes, its chicken parmesan sandwich is worth an order. You can expect golden and crispy chicken cutlets with a spoonful of tomato sauce, basil leaves, and a sprinkle of Parmesan on a crusty Italian roll. Upon stepping into Lou's Italian Specialties, you might be overwhelmed by the extensive menu. But the chicken parmesan sandwich is a promising place to start. Good luck eating this toasted sandwich gracefully. It consists of chopped chicken cutlet pieces topped in Lou's marinara sauce. But the copious amounts of mozzarella and Parmesan cheese will make you forget all about decorum. At Bloomington's Pizza Novara, chicken cutlets are coated with fresh herbs and panko breadcrumbs topped with homemade red sauce and baked with mozzarella and provolone cheeses, then slipped into a hoagie roll. To round off the meal, you'll get a side of kettle-cooked potato chips as well as an extra cup of red sauce. Dipping is encouraged. Enzo's Italian Specialties in Columbia is home to one of the most authentically East Coast chicken parm sandwiches in the South, thanks to owner and New York transplant Joe Cardinale, who imports ingredients from New York every 3 months. His chicken parmesan sandwich features a stack of chicken cutlets, marinara sauce, fresh mozzarella, and grated pecorino romano. In Mobile, Alabama, Roma Café keeps things classic. The chicken parmesan sub starts with a crusty roll and a lightly breaded chicken breast, a ladle of Roma's signature marinara sauce, a slice of gooey provolone, and a sprinkle of Parmesan. The whole sandwich gets baked until golden brown, garnished with ribbons of basil and served with a side of battered French fries. If you want one of Francolini's New Jersey-style Italian sandwiches, head to New Orleans. But be aware, the place is only open Thursday through Monday, and they do run out of things.
There's none left?
That's what I said.
If you do nab one of these coveted chicken parm sandwiches, you'll be rewarded with a massive stack of chicken cutlets, homemade marinara sauce, melted mozzarella, grated Parmesan, and basil on a seeded Italian roll. The Post in Louisville serves up a 10-inch ciabatta-style roll with marinara, mozzarella, Parmesan, and a side of chips. You'll inevitably lose morsels of chopped chicken as you scarf it down, but the gobs of melty cheese help hold the sandwich together. At Portland's Sit Tight, you can expect a chicken Parmesan sandwich that's vibrant and charming. Thin layers of chicken cutlet meat red sauce, fresh basil leaves, and melted Asiago fonduta between a split and toasted semolina roll. In the spirit of being extra, the sandwich is finished with a shower of grated Asiago. The chicken parm sandwich at this Oklahoma chain, Falcone's Pizzeria, is made in an unconventional order. First, chicken cutlet strips, next, a generous layer of melted cheese, and last, a spoonful of red sauce. The sandwich lives in a well-toasted hero roll and comes with a side of tater tots or a house salad. When it comes to chicken Parmesan sandwiches, Wethersfield Pizza House embraces the stacked chicken cutlet iteration, serving up a pile of paper-thin slices smothered in tomato sauce and blanketed in cheese. This grinder is served on golden brown Italian bread, which adds both fluffiness and crunch to the filling sandwich. Good luck finishing it in one sitting. When Silverside Deli in Salt Lake City puts its chicken Parmigiano sandwich on special, it's like winning the lottery. This inventive sub comes with crispy, panko-crusted chicken thighs, homemade vodka sauce, melted provolone, cherry pepper relish, honey balsamic glaze, fresh Italian herbs, and, mic drop, 36-month aged Parmesan cheese. Both locations of Stallone's in Las Vegas offers a variety of superheroes, or riffs, on the original chicken Parmesan sandwich. Keep things traditional with a regular chicken Parmigiana or an ace special with vodka sauce, or go more avant-garde with the Queen sandwich featuring fried eggplant and a balsamic glaze. If you're not too hungry, try a garlic knot slider sliced and stuffed with chicken Parmesan. At Monica's in Coralville, the chicken Parmesan sandwich features panko breaded chicken, tomato sauce, and mozzarella on a toasted brioche-style bun. Your order comes with a choice of side dish, including spaghetti Alfredo, onion rings, Creole rice, sour cream and cream cheese mashed potatoes, and more. When it comes to its chicken Parmesan sandwich, Giraldi's in Fayetteville is a member of Team Mozzarella. Instead of cutlets, you can expect a thicker breaded chicken patty topped with deep red marinara and plenty of shredded cheese. Angelo's began in the 1950s as an at-home pizza operation. Today it's located in Wichita, where it serves one of the best chicken Parmesan sandwiches in Kansas. One of the defining characteristics of the Angelo sub is the meat sauce that's ladled over each cut of breaded chicken breast. And if that doesn't seal the deal, the sandwich also comes with Romano cheese, fluffy bread, and Italian potato wedges. Located in Oxford, Mississippi, the Love Shack keeps a low profile, but don't overdo it. Because at the Love Shack, Thursdays mean one thing: chicken Parmesan sandwiches loaded with thick-cut chicken cutlets, a generous hit of marinara sauce, and a side of linguine. At Matucci's, an Italian mini chain in New Mexico, the chicken Parmesan sandwich comes with sliced tomato and spicy marinara, as well as crispy chicken breast and house-made mozzarella. Pick one side to accompany it, like French or truffle fries, warm pasta salad, or homemade horseradish Dijon mustard chips. At the modern American restaurant Jams, you'll find a Parmesan chicken sandwich with some unique elements, including tomato basil sauce, bacon, tomatoes, spinach, red onion, and basil aioli, along with traditional Parmesan cheese. If you're in the mood for a few twists on the classic recipe served on slices of grilled ciabatta, Jams might be your new go-to spot for a chicken parm. In Boise, Idaho, Romeo serves up controversial chicken parm, opting for grilled chicken breast strips over the traditional fried chicken cutlets. The 8-inch baked sandwich comes with marinara, Parmesan, and melted mozzarella, as well as your choice of house-fried chips, fries, or a salad. At the Dish Cafe's original location in Daniels, West Virginia, you'll find chicken Parmesan on a house-baked ciabatta roll. This version features panko-crusted chicken, homemade marinara, and melted provolone. Or it can be ordered as a pasta dish with Parmesan cream sauce. Whatever choice you make, be sure to dip the joint's well-seasoned breadsticks in your leftover sauce. When it comes to Hawaii, a chicken Parmesan sandwich might not be the first thing on a local or visiting diner's list. But if you're hit with a craving, head to Honolulu or Aiaia for Catania's version. This sandwich features breaded chicken breast, homemade marinara sauce, and mozzarella on a toasted Italian baguette. For a pub-style rendition of the chicken parm sandwich, head to Concord's The Red Blazer. This restaurant is known for its handmade chicken tenders, lending street cred to its chicken Parmesan sandwich, which is loaded with house-made marinara and mozzarella cheese on a garlic-buttered ciabatta roll. It might be an Italian-American dish, but you'll still get a side of French fries and a pickle spear. Located in Brunswick, Maine, the Big Top Deli has a secret weapon: its chicken Parmesan sandwich, which comes with breaded chicken breast, marinara sauce, and mozzarella cheese on a luscious garlic-buttered sub-roll. Sandwiches are made fresh in front of you, and you can feast while taking in the sights of Brunswick's Central Main Street. If you're lucky, this Wild Hare restaurant spinoff in Great Falls will have its chicken Parmesan sandwich on special. This spare treat comes piled high with a giant piece of crispy chicken, pomodoro sauce, pesto, and provolone and Parmesan cheeses on toasted Italian bread. While the exact toppings may change depending on the day, you won't be disappointed. In North Providence, Rhode Island, Polly Pentas is turning out sheets of baked chicken Parmigiano for the restaurant's hot sandwiches. Expect thick cutlets topped with ladles of tomato sauce, strips of fresh basil, a thick layer of shredded cheese to lock in all of those flavors. While the Wilmington Pizzeria might be best known for its margarita pie and french fries, the chicken parmigiana sandwich is an unsung hero. DeMayo's rendition comes on a hoagie roll filled with chicken cutlets, marinara sauce, and both gooey and grated Parmesan cheese. DeMayo's sandwiches are customizable, so you can zhuzh up this classic with toppings like ricotta cheese, cherry tomatoes, or even eggplant. All around Sioux Falls, Pizza Cheeks locations serve a semi-classic take on a chicken Parmesan sub. With fried chicken, marinara sauce, fresh mozzarella and Parmesan cheeses, and basil aioli on a sesame-seeded Italian roll. A shareable plate version is also available as an appetizer. Nardello's Pizza in Bismarck's chicken Parmesan has a slightly different construction order. First, slices of provolone cheese get baked until melted onto a hoagie roll, then the slices are topped with 2 fried chicken breasts and finished with house-made tomato sauce. The result is a sandwich that has all of the classic elements but leads with sauce. If you have a hankering for a chicken parm sandwich in Alaska, head to Saverio's Pizzeria in Anchorage. Saverio's chicken parmigiana features breaded chicken breast, provolone, parmesan, and marinara sauce, pressed panini style between 2 slices of thin and crispy bread and sprinkled with Italian seasonings. Since 2013, Chef John Taub has been turning out Italian-style hoagie sandwiches inspired by his grandparents' recipes at Bub and Pop's. The chicken parm sandwich with marinara, provolone dulce, pesto, and pecorino is a can't miss, especially with its filling of crispy chicken tenders served on a house-made sesame and polenta roll. No substitutions allowed, but trust us, you won't want any. Vespa's house-made rolls are the perfect canvas for its chicken parmesan sandwich filling, which features a simple but winning combination of chicken cutlets, marinara, and provolone. Get a side of Vespa's signature marinara sauce for dipping, or you'll regret it. When it comes to the chicken parmesan sandwich, Rocco's Pizzeria Napolitana in Casper, Wyoming knows better than to reinvent the wheel. Its classic recipe shines with a crispy chicken cutlet, marinara sauce, melted mozzarella, and chopped fresh basil. Sandwiches also come with house-made potato chips, perfect for stuffing in your sandwich if you're looking for some extra crunch.